Hello everyone and welcome to the start of Season 1 of The War Within, which means Mythic Zero is now available and the raid is open, which we will be doing in a later video. As you can see, a number of dailies and weeklies and such became available. The quest to get stuff from the Great Vault is now open. So I already did this quest over here where Braun was like, hey, take a look at the things you can get from the various different delves in terms of the rewards. So he was like, talk to Reno, who showed me, hey, you can get, a toy for doing these things. You can get some other cosmetic stuff. If you talk to Sir Finley Mergleton, you can get various different things for your dirigible. Other things as well, here and there. So yeah, there's various different kinds of rewards you can get. And then,
I could use your expertise.
a few of our explorers have come back battered and bruised from delves. They speak of a terrible monster called Zekvir. Perhaps you've heard of this creature. Allow me to tell you more of what we've learned.
Let me know what you
The
find.
Hand of the Harbinger? He is the Hand of the Harbinger, Zalatath. There's something within the delves that she doesn't want people to find. You rest up. We'll handle this. Oh, I also want to apologize. There was a extra thing that I could have shown you guys, and I didn't know it was a one-time thing, so I could show it to you. I'm just going to have to get to that point with an alt. But basically, when you go back to the Weaver's Lair in Ashgahet after the campaign, you'll actually find Nephorus in the place where the innkeeper is. And you'll be able to ask her, are you alright? And then the widow comes in and starts talking to her about, oh, my queen, I'm so happy that you're alive and still with us. And Nephorus is like, no, don't look at me. And Arachne is like, I will not turn away, my queen. I will stay with you and help you no matter what. And it's a nice little scene between the two of them. And I couldn't show it again. It wouldn't give me the option to play the scene again. So I think the only way I could actually show it to you guys is if I get to that point on an alt, which I might, just to show you the little conversation. Because it's a nice little conversation. So I apologize. I didn't know it was a one-time thing. My bad. So, anyways.
Loads of forgotten knowledge are within our grasp.
Well, Zekvir is more active than he was before. We'll need to do something about this monster.
The truth is out there.
We'll have to watch out for Zekvir as we go exploring in the delves. I don't think we're strong enough to take him on just yet, but we will be. Let's keep exploring and getting treasure until we're determined enough to track down his lair and defeat him. Complete the delve's seasonal journey in order to attempt to defeat Zekvir, the Hand of the Harbinger, within his own delve, which will give you a toy called Toxic Victory, emanate an aura of victory.
Keep your eyes on the horizon.
So there is a delve you can go into called Zekvir's Lair. Huh. Well, by the way, if you're wondering about this, that's just where the catalyst is. So I am now up to 590. Woo! I've been able to get a good amount of rep. I have Council up to 11, Assembly to 11, Severed Threads to 12. Hallowed Fall, I've gotten up to 16. So I'm pretty happy about that. And there are a few other delves that I haven't shown you guys yet that I would not mind. Especially since I also have another quest here that says, hey, go do 2 Nerubian delves. Because apparently that's a weekly cash quest. Now, I was at work tonight, so I have not really been able to do any of the other new stuff, honestly. Like, I have not tried LFR yet. We actually are going to start the raid tomorrow. We always raid on Wednesdays, not Tuesdays. By the way, there is something else I wanted to show you guys. Not this guy, but you can be able to set up your own profession table here in the Weaver's Lair. So, there's something you can get over there from the renowned person, which lets you be able to have the opportunity, but this is mainly if you have gotten your packs with the 3 leaders here up to a certain point, and then you spend 1100 Kej to be able to set up your own profession table. And I didn't really know where it was until I saw this guy. And then this guy is like, "Hi! I make tables so you make stuff. What table do you like?" And then you can choose which profession table you want here. And you can always swap it out, depending on what it is you're wanting. So because I'm a leather worker, I select leatherworking, and then I can do my leatherworking stuff literally right here, rather than have to go back up to Dornegal. Oh, wow. And I can't do any more public orders. Do I have this one? No. I have to work on that. So there's another one, a number of these other leather ones. I'd have to like whisper them and be like, "Hey, look, I can't do that as a public order, but if you personal order it to me, I can certainly do that." But anyways, I've gotten those whispers myself, and I've put orders up in Dragonflight, and then they're like, "Hey, I can do a personal order for that if you want." Alright, so, since I have to go do this anyway... Actually, I also have... never mind. However, you can now be able to crank up the difficulty, because up until this point, we could only do it in Tier 3. Now, it doesn't look like there are any... why is that so marked like that? It doesn't look like there are any bountiful delves in this area, in this zone. At least I don't think so. Well, I don't think so, but anyways. So there, I have not shown you guys some of the delves that are here in Ajkahet. Hello, General. But now, here's something I also didn't show you guys. When you're selecting your level, it'll say, this is recommended for you if you are at a certain level. And obviously, I have to keep doing these if I want to get more and more. So... it says, oh, this is for adventurers that are level 548. Well, I'm 590, so I'd like to think I'll be able to handle this on my own. Zekvir's Influence, hello. Will empower a random group of enemies. Defeating these enemies will provide you additional undercoins and Delver's Journey progress at the end of this delve. Okay. Let's see how a tier 4 of these delves are like. I'm gonna have Braun be a healer again. I can do more than enough damage, and I've got my AoE Mythic Plus build, which I'm pretty sure if well, I may have to double check, but I'm pretty sure this build will be fine for delves, but I'll double check if they have it set up as a different build for you to use in delves. But let's just say right now, because of the recent changes, Fellscarred is now the go-to when it comes to both AoE and single target. They have made changes where now it's more than okay to go with Fellscarred for single target instead of Aldraki Reaver. Now, yes, in Sims, it says that you can still get a bit more single target damage doing Aldraki Reaver, but with recent changes to Fellscarred, you don't have to make that change. So, they made it where now Demon Surge... Well, here's the thing. They made a very important change which massively increases the single target damage of Fellscarred. It used to be that this right here would only work if you only hit one single target. But if you hit a single target, that 50% increased damage goes away. They changed it where now, if it hits another target, it just loses 10%. Which means if you hit 2 targets... it's 40%. If you hit 3 targets, it's 30%. So now you don't have to worry about this losing all that extra damage from Demon Surge with Focused Hatred here. So let's just say that the single target damage now In fact, there is now a separate build, a single target build, for Felsguard. As you can see right here, it's these plus these here, if you want to take a look. So just quickly, so I don't have to change it, but it involves taking these talents and these talents down here, which means, yes, you're going to be taking Chaos Surge. Remember when we had this in Shadowlands? I do. And you will be also taking, of course, Inner Demon. You'll be taking Soul Scar again, and you'll be taking Serrated Glaive. Now, you know what you're probably thinking. Why would you take Serrated Glaive? Because of Chaos Strike. Because the thing is, we're going to be doing a lot of Chaos Strike in our single target build. But again, that's for single target. That's not going to be for what goes on here.
It's too far away.
Summon the Rubians. Don't stand in them.
I'm out of range.
Oh, I love you, Braun. Those Zegs will summon the Rubians. Don't stand in them. You see that AoE explosion? That's another thing they did. They made it where visually it looks so much cooler when you have that Demon Surge go off. Just BAM! Just a big fell AoE explosion. It looks so cool. I love it so much. You could barely see it before, but now you can easily see it. And oh, it looks so awesome. I love it. I knew I was going to love Felsguard when I first read about it, when they were first announcing the hero talent trees. I got concerned when people were saying, oh, it looks like it's not going to be as good because it's got some issues. I was like, ah. But fortunately, they've been able to work that out where now it's more than okay to go ahead and play Felsguard. And I love that. I was going to be really upset if I had been forced to play Eldrazi Reaver the whole time. I may still have to, depending, but hopefully it'll be just fine. We will find out tomorrow when we get into Raid. But even more of the well-known Havoc players like Jedith are saying, yeah, go ahead and just stick with Felsguard. You don't have to bother with Eldrazi Reaver, just go ahead and play Felsguard. It'll be fine. Which makes me very happy. Ooh.
That's more like it.
Aha! So this is the one who's being empowered.
I need
Alright, I do have to work on getting my rotation down better. Because what I should have done is I should have Immolation Dorad, and then use Vengeful Retreat, and then Spell Dash so I could get the Inertia proc. Before I did those things. This is why a lot of people spend a lot of time, like right here.
You got to dodge!
You get the Inertia proc, and then you do some of your big abilities. There's the big AoE explosion. Like, it took me a little while to get it down in Dragonflight, but I was eventually able to do it pretty decently well. But it is something I still need to work on and do here in War Within.
Those webs will summon the Rubians. Don't stand in them.
I can tell that people are absolutely going to have the things that Bronze says here become a meme. Like when he says, "Don't stand there!"
Fantastic!
Oh, fantastic! Or as you've been hearing him say, "Oh, those webs will summon the Rubians. Don't stand in them."
It's too far away.
I love it when Braun has the egg come out and it's like, "Oh, Devil Sore!" So it's also worth noting, in case you didn't catch it, because I actually rewatched the panel when Ian was talking about this. Ian said that basically Braun is going to be our Season 1 compatriot. Meaning, we're probably going to get the likes of either Reno or Murgleton as options when we get to the following seasons. But we're probably going to be with Braun throughout all of Season 1. Now, for the record, I have actually not attempted to see what these delves are like with other people. I have only done delves by myself. But I'm sure there's going to be plenty of opportunities to try these out with my guildmates.
Found a bit of gold!
Found a bit of gold! Hey! Gosh, I love how much better the Demon Surge AoE explosion looks.
You won't hit us with that one!
I need to get closer.
Those webs will summon Rubians. Don't
I'm
stand
out
in
of
them.
range.
All right. Oh. I'm sorry, El. But hey, you could send that to an alt that could use it. Castel. Okay, he does hurt. Hey, Braun? Braun, I could use some potions. You want to drop those potions for me, Braun? Give me a bit of healing, buddy?
Oh, Bran's got your back!
Do you, Braun? I don't know. Okay, there we go.
By the second! You're looking a bit rough! Take a wee rest.
There we go. Thanks, Braun. And then he sets up the cozy fire. Why don't you go ahead and have a little bit of a rest? Eat some food. All right. What do you say we go check out the treasure room, Braun?
Look around! There's treasure here!
Aye, there is. Treasure! Gold! Hello, archaic cipher key. The key to success. Elise Starseeker might know what to do with this. Ah, Delver's Journey. Undercoin. I like that the idea is that the more progress you make on this Delver's Journey, the more we work towards this goal of trying to get to this Hand of the Harbinger. I think it's a really cool idea, actually. Alright. So now, we'll go turn in over there. Gotcha. So there are a few other delves I haven't done that I've been kind of like holding off on, partly because in case they were bountiful, I want to save up on my keys. We have found out that the higher level of a delve you do, the more the level of the gear you get from the bountiful coffer will go up.
Help you. See you around.
So I definitely want to keep working on unlocking those higher levels of those delves so I can be able to get some better gear out of that. Now, where are you? Ah, you're in Dornigal. Okay, we'll just go and hearth back. But as you guys can see, I have quite a few dailies and weeklies to do because I also have to go do the Awakening the Machine to get the weekly cash from that and see if I can get the mount to drop from doing that. Which is actually pretty easy to do on a Demon Hunter. On a couple other classes, it's probably a little more tricky to do, but in terms of, like, okay, you gotta know your interrupts, you gotta know, like, what your defensives are to, stand in front of the beam and take the damage, and so on and so on.
Hello.
Astounding. So this is what I've been missing. The map Finley found is a cipher, but this key, it's incomplete. If you find any more out there, please bring them to me. I'll decipher this map, or my name is not Elise Starseeker.
Good luck, friend.
I'm pretty sure she's in Hearthstone. In fact, I'm pretty sure a lot of these guys are in Hearthstone. I know Sir Finley Murgleton is. And especially Reno Jackson. I know Reno is definitely in Hearthstone. He's actually a hero you can play as a mage, believe it or not. Alright. So, I think what we will be doing next, though, we're going to go ahead and dip our toe into the first wing of the first raid of the War Within, the Nurubar Palace. Stay tuned.